मने मने करून ठीक है आपनकर आइडिया ठीक मने करून वेस्टर्न ओडिशा बा जन कोसल रीजन रे रेफरेंडम करिकरी whether कोसली और whether संबलपुरी whatever or whether कोसली oblique संबलपुरी whatever जाना भी हो गुटे ओके गवर्नमेंट भी तार गुटे लेटर लिखुचे ऑफिशियली गवर्नमेंट तार सब लेटर रे गुटे ऑफिशियली लिखुचे whether सीताकांत महापात्र कमिटी 2003 रो जेंटा तार सबमिट करिचे तार रिपोर्ट रे से सेतिरे ऑफिशियली ओब्लिक देखरी लिखुचे संबलपुरी ओब्लिक कोसली करूचे officially the chief minister has also written letter recommendation letter in 2014 citing the same way sambalpuri oblique kosili तो गवर्नमेंट बा ऑफिशियल जिनिस मन के इटा हे जबार कथा बट गवर्नमेंट रो नेचर ऑफ गवर्नमेंट काना होचे से माने चिठी लिखि देबे जे हमें वी आर सपोर्टिंग द emotion of the people of Western Odisha. We support the cause of people of Western Odisha. We support the language issue, whether it is Sambalpuri or Kosli. Kintu, but semankor jodi government ro jodi intention achi, intention ro kotha padiche, intention ro kotha padiche je actual moi apan ko gote practical udaharan douche je people are not divided in Western Odisha. People are not divided at all. अपन जदि बलांगीर रो केंसी कवि के संबलपुर के डाकी करी गोटे मानपत्र देबे बलांगीर रो गोटे कवि के संबलपुर रे मानपत्र देबे कि कलाहांडी रो केंसी ऑथर के डाकी करी संबलपुर रे मानपत्र देबे संबलपुरी राइटर बोली करी the author from Kalahandi or Balangir माने से ऑब्जेक्ट नहीं करे कि संबलपुर रो केंसी लेखक के अपन की केंसी इंटेलेक्चुअल पीपल के अपन बलांगीर डाकी करी कहबे कि यू आर ए कोसली बोली करी तो से ऑब्जेक्ट नहीं करे तो कथा पड़ी छे डिवीजन टा इट इज अ सुपरफिशियल डिवीजन देयर माने ग्राउंड रे देयर इज नो डिवीजन एट ऑल देयर इज नो डिवीजन people are माने लोक है सेम ढोल बाजले बलांगीर लोक भी नासन सेम ढोल बाजले संबलपुर लोक भी नासन बट इटी मुई काना कहबार के चाहू छे आपन को कन्वे करबार लागि चाहू छे कि मते जिंदा दिसु छे गवर्नमेंट लेवल ले कि ई जेन डिवीजन टा जेनटा गुटे आमके लागु छे आमे जेनटा दिसु छे जिंदा माड बगे लागु छे पेपर रे बाहरु छे कि टीवी रे बाहरु छे कि बलांगीर और संबलपुर भीतर डिवीजन अच्छे बगे लागु छे हमके से डिवीजन टा केते केंसी ना केंसी कारण रो भुवनेश्वर रो ऑर्केस्ट्रेट बोली करी मते लागु छे
well you may be right because there is a good reason for that
कारण काना हो जे सर कारण काना मुई कारण खाली कहू छे जदि भुवनेश्वर रो इंटेंशन अच्छे संबलपुरी और कोसली प्रति से लेटर लिखि देला इट इज गुड तापरे वेस्टर्न ओडिशा लोक भी वोट भी देले किंतु लेटर लिखला परे द गवर्नमेंट रियली कैन डू टू थिंग्स एटलीस्ट टू थिंग्स वन एजुकेशन इन प्राइमरी लेवल सेकंड इन एकेडमी फॉर्मेशन ऑफ एकेडमी बट टिल डेट आफ्टर coming to power after 2014 and writing the letter to the union government in 2014 and consequently on 2015 2014 और 15 रे चिठी लिखवार परे भी गवर्नमेंट चेंज होला परे भी एनडीए गवर्नमेंट के चिठी लिखवार परे भी स्टेट गवर्नमेंट ना एकेडमी बनै छे ना प्राइमरी लेवल ले एजुकेशन प्रोवाइड करू छे वेस्टर्न ओडिसा छुआ मन माने in their mother tongue in their
I agree with you
माने भुवनेश्वर रो इंटेंशन I am talking about the intention of the भुवनेश्वर कारण भुवनेश्वर नहीं चाहबार से चिठी लिखुचे they are good at writing letters but they माने ताकर इंटरनली से माने हार्टली से माने नहीं चाहबार कि ई जिनिसटा माने वेस्टर्न ओडिसा छुआ माने कोसली लैंग्वेज की संबलपुरी लैंग्वेज रे माने पाठ पढन प्राइमरी लेवल रे और तांकर गुटे एकेडमी हो बोली करी इटा नै चाहबार इट इज अ मैटर ऑफ सेकंड माने सेमाने पूरी रे कैबिनेट बसी करी सेमाने पांचटा पीपल पांच लोग बसी करी गुटे डिसीजन सेमाने नै पारुचन किंतु सेही कैबिनेट चाहले विद इन हाफ एन आवर दे कैन पास ए बिल एंड रिजोल्यूट इट विद इन हाफ एन आवर and upon ko mo janabar lagi chahmi upon you may not be aware about the how the government function actually function the ground level le kana function karsi you may not be the system actually it doesn't mane odisha re mane ई जन एमएलए के ई जन जनप्रतिनिधि माने जाउछन इमानकर वॉइस माने प्रकृति रे असेंबली रे किहे नै सुन सेना बसी करी किछि क्वेश्चन करसन तार गोटे फॉर्मेलिटी मेंटेन करवा लगी otherwise assembly ର କିଛି ତାर माने तार फ्यूचर तार माने से तार कैंसी जिनिस के इंप्लीमेंट की तार कैंसी जिनिस के नै करी माने आउटपुट किछि नै आसे what 2 or 3 people sit together and decides for Odisha it becomes माने से दुई तीन लोग बसी करी जहा डिसाइड करसन से जिनिस ही माने आउटकम एकरी बारसी और से जिनिस ही कार्यकारी हेसी इटा what I am realizing and mane practically what I am seeing since last 10 odd years that is happening so intention आपन को मैं सेहीटा पजरतली जे गवर्नमेंट रे जन intention ता visible नै दिस बार
I agree with you. I tell you, about this. Navin Patnaik has been very successful for the last consecutive 4 things because like any he's a politician, he knows how to be elected,
yes he is very good he's very good
at ways to get elected is make a lot of promises and give a lot of hopes to people, and that on that basis of what you say you get the votes, but you don't have to do anything about it after you are elected. It is as simple as that. So he has promised about recognition of language, so many other things, but after sometimes people forget about it because other issues come up. Okay, so from my point of view, that is one thing this is what we have got and we have to live with it. But we are losing our own trump card. This is the thing. And from my point of view, if we all as a people are united in our purpose, okay, no government can resist it. I tell you that. As simple as that.
Exactly. I agree.
Telangana happened. I tell you, let me give you some examples. Telangana happened in spite of the fact that the existing Andhra government didn't want it, because Telangana people were so united in their purpose that the government has to bow down to their wishes. So if we ourselves are not united, and we are easy prey to the divide and rule policy, So the problem is us, not them. And if we are disunited, for example, they will take advantage of it on any issue. We do not. We have. This is one of the reasons why, long time ago, I was invited to give a lecture in Sambalpur. And I told them at that time, that was more than 10, 15 years ago, actually, in a public meeting, they asked me about, what do you think about having a separate province? And at that time, I said that actually, are we ready to have a separate province or not? Okay. And one of the ways actually you can have a separate province, and actually that, you should know how to deal with the emerging issues, emerging problems. I'll give you one concrete example right now. And I must give credit to Navin comment on the issue. Right now we are going through the coronavirus thing. Now it is so obvious that actually the entire machinery of the government is actually on focus how to deal with the problem, and they are dealing with successfully because people are united behind that purpose.
Yes.
And if we are disunited, so therefore, even if we don't agree or don't disagree with this and that and minor issues here and there and things like that, overall issue is that we have to deal with this issue efficiently, correctly, with a minimum amount of energy, etc., etc. Then this is the way to go, and let's unite behind it. Forget our individual differences and things like that. We have to come to the same kind of unison of purpose. You see, and in order to do that, we have to be, we should blame the Odisha. I mean, the Odisha government, Bhubaneswar means what? They are dominated by the politicians and the bureaucrats from the coast, from the coastal area. I mean, entire bureaucracy is dominated. And look at the Constitutional Assembly even. But we are almost half the population, a little less than that probably.
Yes. Yes.
But we got only 30 seats out of 147.
Yes.
In fact, one of the MLAs told me very frankly, sir, ଆପଣ ଯାହା କହୁଛନ୍ତି ଠିକ କହୁଛନ୍ତି, ଆମେ ସମସ୍ତେ ଏକଜୁଟ ହେଇକିରି କଲେ ବି we are still a minority. We will be overruled. We have
Yes.
no chance of succeeding. ମତେ ଏଇଟା କହିଲେ, actually I don't name his name. It has been told to me by some MLAs as well as some academics. Those who deal with political science and things like that. The structure is such that actually, even if we are, all our MLAs, for example, get together and vote, they cannot do anything. So therefore, actually, we are, taking advantage of it. Because whether from looking from another side, and there is a good reason for that.
Sir, just me.
Let me complete my thought. We have the industrial power. We have the raw materials. We have the industries. We are more successful as an economy unit, for example, and we contribute substantially to the government of Odisha treasury. So without us, they cannot function. That is one of the reasons they don't want to get rid of, exclude. They want to keep us because it is an advantage. But we are suffering because we are not getting this share of our whatever we are contributing. We are not getting proportionate advantage because of our contribution. So from my point of view, they will play all kinds of tricks actually how to disunite us. It is possible to do that. So therefore, from now on, actually, instead of focusing issue on this issue and that issue, small issue here and there, etc., 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 let us our primary how to hold a united front. That is where we should actually put a lot of our effort into it. And I think we have a solution, which is, again, as I said, solving our day. They may shout and scream at Bhubaneswar. It does not matter to us. This is how Telangana was formed. In spite of the Andhra Pradesh didn't want it. The Uttarakhand was formed, but the UP government didn't want it. Okay, even Madhya Pradesh, in spite of that, actually, we had Chhattisgarh, and Jharkhand was formed. Even the Bihar government didn't want it.
Yes.
Because people, they wanted it. And this is why, in fact, Bodo people got their language. Okay. So policies and procedures are bureaucratic things,
Yes.
It's a man-made thing, it is man-made. If I can make one policy, I can make another policy just like that. Okay. What is important that actually when the India government found out that these people are determined to have these things. So how do we change the policy and procedure to accommodate that? Okay. So this is where we should go, where the important issues are. So this is my anyway. This is what I think.
Sir,
I'm from outside now.
Sir,
okay? Because it's so easy. It's so easy to get involved in the minor issues and get entangled into it and get your mind would be diverted. This one, that one, 1,000 ways. And you cannot focus your mind.
मैं लास्ट कथा पचरो छे. Do you think जदि गोटे नेशनलिज्म स्पिरिट माने बाहर करा जाए वेस्टर्न ओडिशा रे we are fighting for separate Kosal state. Kosal state, Kosli nationalism.
Yeah.
Kosli
Yeah.
nationalism.
Yeah. Yeah.
जदि स्पिरिट टे लोकंकर भितरे जागृत करा जाए
Yeah.
तो can that address all these issues? Can that be the thread
Yeah. Yeah.
that can bind together all these that can that united us?
Actually, from I'm sitting from outside. I do not
हाँ
know the
हाँ
details of the graphic.
हाँ
In the forest for the trees. Sometimes you have to look at everything from 2 points of view. The trees, individual trees, and look at all the trees is a forest. Okay, from global macro point of view. So I can give you my idea from macro point of view because I don't live there and I can see it. I follow. I follow very closely the events in Odisha, believe it or not. Okay, every day I know. I read the newspaper, I see the TV. Now it is so easily available. Okay, and what I think is actually, in fact, we do have it. We have a identity of call it Western Odisha, call it Kosali, call it Sambalpuri. The name is the difference. Underlying, we have the so-called separate identity. We do have it. We don't fight for it. So this is why I say that our problem is simpler one. So let's okay. We see, for example, I still remember the 2015 ଯେତେବେଳେ କଲେ Kosal Bandh move. All districts participated in it, even in Sambalpur area.
Yes.
It was Bandh, Kosal, it was Bandh, and it was named the name of Kosal actually.
Yes.
And Sambalpur they did not like the idea of calling it Kosal. They wanted to call it Hirakhand or something else. Or
all these things, Hirakhand and the Hirakhand idea and all this idea later on. माने इटे परे परे 2012-13 रे बढ़िया strong थिला. up to 12-13 ठीक थिला. परे जेते बेले what I am marking जेते बेले language issue माने strong हे जे language movement टा a bit माने momentum gain करिचे तो से टाइम के माने हीराखंड एंड संबलपुरी जेते बेले मु बेनी एडिट करूथली संबलपुर रो स्टॉल मान करे बेनी तो डायरेक्टली कोसली लेखा होतला एंड आपण जानिछन के निजे बेनी जेते बेले संबलपुर जाउतला संबलपुर रो पिला माने बेनी के फोटो उठे करे आनी करे फेसबुक रे मते टैग करूथले आई डू गुड फोटो विथ मी तो एकर पाखे से प्रकार मैं आपन को कहली एग्जांपल देली कि संबलपुर आपन कहा के डाकी करे बलांगीर रे कि कलाहांडी रे कोसली बोली करे सम्मानित करून दे विल नॉट ऑब्जेक्ट और you invite anyone from Kalahandi or Balangir to Sambalpur and felicitate them as Sambalpuria, they will not object. So somehow what I feel ई जिनिसटा ब्यूरोक्रेटिक लेवल रे केनसी ना केनसी जगह रे मुई आपन को जेंडा कहली जेन माने आमर जेते बेले मोमेंटम सेपरेट स्टेट रो हो कि लैंग्वेज रो हो टिके गेन करी छे ई जिनिसटा सरफेस के बेसी आछि छे हीराखंड और ई जिनिसटा लेटर ऑन आसी छे अप टू 2014 जेतेले दिलीप दा घरे थिले दिलीप दा घरे लीड करूथिले संबलपुर ग्रुप रो संबलपुरी ग्रुप रो मूवमेंट आ पाणीग्राही आज्ञा जितले थिले तो से माने काना करूथिले वंस आई मोर मने अच्छे दिलीप दा गोटे पेपर स्टेटमेंट देथिले जे नुआ करी जे नासी चे हमर जे नाटा कोसली नाटा आई डू नॉट वी डू नॉट हैव एनी ऑब्जेक्शन ऑन इट आज जितले 2012-13 रे से माने कलाहांडी के जाइतिले से माने कहले कि आमे अप टू कोसली तक आसी परमु कोसली के ग्रहण करमु वी हैव आवर ओन आइडेंटिटी कलाहांडी आइडेंटिटी बट मोर कहबार मतलब अछि ई जिनिसटा भुवनेश्वर नोज इट दैट पीपल ऑफ कलाहांडी पीपल ऑफ बलांगीर पीपल ऑफ संबलपुर तांकर भितरे गुटे छोट छोट जेन डिस्ट्रिक्ट लेवल रो आइडेंटिटी अछि तो से आइडेंटिटी के हमें जदी बेसी टिके जुए माने आग लगे दे माने इटा लगे देमा तो तकर भितरे गुटे कॉन्फ्लिक्ट मार सब लागी देवा एंड समवेयर आमे सेटा के सेथिरे आमे वी हैव फॉल प्रे टू दैट वी माने तो ई जेन कॉन्फ्लिक्ट लागी रही छे somewhere I feel orchestrated from Bhubaneswar and इटा के only thing what I feel कि आमर लोक इटा के बुझबार के पड़बा ई जिनिसटा unless and until आमर लोक ई जिनिसटा आमर particularly आमर इंटेलिजेंसिया वेस्टर्न ओडिशा
I agree with you. I mean, you are repeating the same thing what I was saying. In fact, Dilip Padhi, he's a son of my friend. Mate invite କରିଥିଲେ ଗୋଟେ lecture ଦେବାର ଲାଗି ତାଙ୍କ ସୁଜାତା hotel this is what we went through the same thing, and that time nobody was upset about what Kosal at that time. But at that time I also said, actually, having a province on our own, we should be ready for that. And one of the things I insisted at that time, and it is true even now, we should have a good mechanism of conflict resolution. Unless,
सर देखुन आ गुटे रिसेंट एग्जांपल में दउ छे जेनठाने हमर कॉन्फ्लिक्ट रिजोल्यूट हेतिला माने जेते बेले पंडित प्रयागराज जोशी स्टार्ट करथिले से टाइम के संबलपुरी सब चलुतला संबलपुरी नाटा और संबलपुरी जिनिसटा बेसी चलुतला टोटली कोसली वाज न्यू टर्म फॉर दैट टाइम 80s रे जेतेले से स्टार्ट कले से गुटे सेमिनार नु फिलले तांको जेतेले भुवनेश्वर रे गुटे सेमिनार के पेपर पढबार लागे जाइतिले जेंटा लेटर कोसली भाषा संकेत पर परिचय करी छपा हैला तो से सेटा जेतेले छापले आसी करी सेनो जेतेले तांको सेपरेटिस्ट कहला भुवनेश्वर रे तो सातकोड़ी होता से टाइम रे लेखक सम्मुख्य सभापति थिले और 2-4 लोग को धरि करी ताको पढाले तो पंडित जोशी तापर हेवी हार्ट नहीं करी फिरले रिटर्न कले एंड देन ही से पश्चिम ओडिसा भाषा ना कोसली बोली करी कहले एंड देयर वाज ए टग ऑफ वार बिटवीन डॉक्टर नीलमाधव पाणिग्राही एंड पंडित जोशी वी ऑल नो दैट but later on what happened Dr. Nilmadhav Panigrahi accepted it that the language of West, he wrote a huge माने बहुत बड़ पेपर लिखले कि पश्चिम ओडिसा भाषा ना संबलपुरी हेबार कथा बोली से निशान पत्रिका एडिट करूथिले सेतिरे से लिखले तापर तांकर भितरे बहुत चालला बने दिन तक ताकर भितरे चालला किंतु तार परे पंडित जोशी और डॉक्टर नीलमाधव पाणिग्राही दुहे बसी के डिसाइड कले जिते बेले और कन्विंस ले जे लैंग्वेज ऑफ वेस्टर्न ओडिशा शुड बी रिनेम्ड एज और नेम्ड एज कोसली एंड ताप से मोर पाके से अच्छे जिनटा के सत्यनारायण बैदानकर जन्मदिन दिने पब्लिश करा हितला सत्यनारायण बैदानकर जन्मदिन दिने जिने पब्लिश करा हितला सेतिरे पीआर दुबेंकर आर्टिकल्स माने आसी छे डॉक्टर नीलमाधव पाणिग्राहीकर आर्टिकल्स अछि पंडित जोशी आर्टिकल अच्छे तो सेतिरे से माने तांकर भितरे रिजॉल्व कर देले जे इटा ही हमके यूनाइटेड करि पारबा बोली करी पर लेटर ऑन जेते बेले दिलीप दा घरे भी मूवमेंट लीड करूथिले संबलपुर के लीड करूथिले
before Nilmadhav Panikar died I was with him last time we were jaitili 2012 re I spent some time with him because I promised to publish his second volume of Mahabharata second edition ita Kosali musole I always use the word Kosali here and he agreed and he approved. We could not get the thing published because I think Sapar Mishra, I don't know what happened. I sent the money. It was sitting there. He asked me to send the money to his son. And in the meantime, I'm told that his son also has passed away. Part of that money was spent to publish his Joyadeva book. Okay, which is fine with me. But my point is actually Nilmadhav Panikrai in his deathbed, he Kosali language, is no two way about it.
Yes.
So, from my point of view, it is a sentimental issue of some people who are drumming up this idea of Sambalpuri versus Kosali, etc., which is
Yes.
totally unnecessary.
Yes.
From my point of view, whether you are from Devgad or from Bargad or Kolahandi, etc., etc., if you agree, let us all agree that actually we'll try to find a name and let us do a referendum. And even if we have our own personal qualms about it, we accept that. Once we do that, our problem is resolved.
Yes, sir.
And that is what actually the Bhubaneswar people are very worried about it. Believe me,
Yes.
I talk to them.
Yes.
So once we are united, they
Sir, time सरी जाउचे. So आजिर लकी
Okay.
रहू चे इठाने आउ आपन को बहुत धन्यवाद देवार लगी चाहू चे कि आपन को टाइम दे करी आसले हमर संगे वेस्टर्न ओडिसा इश्यूज मन को केंदा रिजॉल्व करावा डिफ्यूज करावा केंदा एड्रेस करावा से विषय रे कहले आ काना जरूरी है से विषय रे हमके बताले सेति लगे मैं आपन को फिर बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद देवार ले चाहू चे. जोहार.